There we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. I'm Winter Knight, and today I made sure that my mic works. Sorry about the few last episodes being of non-good mic quality. Music kind of overshadowed my voice. In the last episode, I was kind of having an odd day. Hic-san that's gone back to being funny again, especially after the torture I went through a few moments ago. Just got done with a stream with with my friend Dante for a Let's Endure of one of Pisspot's videos. I'm going to mention him as Pisspot. I won't do those because his existence is quite meaningless to me, and if he wants to start shite, I will gladly fight back. And I can sue him in court for false accusations. Because, I mean, really, there's a point of saying something and doing something. You can't sue someone for saying something. Threats, it's a freedom of speech. I can say what I want. If they want to sue me for it, I have the legal right to defend myself. In any case, getting off that, from where we left off, we met Lily, went to the library, and found this girl. And I'm debating which one should go where. I had a chart somewhere, but I think I deleted it. Crap baskets. Ugh, damn it. Oh! We are gonna wing it! Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay. The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit. But she finally nods, and just a little. Okay. I take a seat next to her, and she hides herself behind her book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. Sorry, sorry again for startling you. I'm Hic-san, aka Hic-chan. Yes, that will be a constant joke. That last video might have been an uncertainty, but it will be a joke, I assure you. I was kind of like on my medication. I take medication to focus my attention on things. Now that I've squared off a bit, I'm funny. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. Sorry. Spring and fall and spring are not my seasons of favor. I know. We're in the same class. We are in the same class. Bleh. My reading, terrible. Her speech is slitted and so quiet that it is barely audible, even in the still library. Somehow, I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanoko. I'm Hanoko. Hanoko, everybody. The shy girl with the scars all across her body. Or at least, one half. And if I hear Two-Face in the comments, I will just mentally sigh and say, why? Why must you mock someone for their disability? Autism is not something you just laugh at. Okay? People with disabilities should never be mocked. Okay? They were born with something that is basically debilitating, and you're making fun of that. That's how much of a horrible monster you show yourself to be. And whenever the ones you mock prove you wrong and are more successful in life, you're gonna be the ones begging at their feet. Just saying that now. I resist the urge to say that's a nice name, just to have something to say. But really, it's the only thing I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other. And I'm here being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. And here I am being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. So I try to read the covers and introductions of the books I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander in to her direction, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same, only pretending to be immersed in the life of Pi. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though it darts around like a scared rabbit. Fun fact, I used to have a rabbit. Her name was Sparks. I used to call her Kung Fu Bunny because she'd kick the crap out of the dogs every time they got near her. It was great. The surprised look on the German Shepherd were just great and priceless. Sorry about that. Losing composure. When our gazes finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I've got to go do something. And like the Flash, she runs off. You're such a ladies' man, Hic-san. Without warning, Hanoko takes off and turns around towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Like the Flash. Oof! Gone without a trace. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long dark hair, kinda shy. She had, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear. Yuko, would you excuse me? I better phone try to find her. Sure, I'll just hold on to these when you come back. Until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right, I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. Please don't leave me alone with her! It was awkward the first time! I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What do you mean? What did you do? Nothing, I was just looking for some books. And she got into this fit and ran off. The most offending thing I can think of was that I might have looked at her general direction a few times. Well, she is a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think, and she's not accustomed to talking with other people. Oh yeah, I can tell that. Drink of water. Pardon? Isn't that a bit strange? There's something strange in the neighborhood. I wonder. It's just how she is. It's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casual only makes me feel phony. Like I'm supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yes, you're supposed to. It's kind of a dick move to, mock their injuries. But if you're not mocking them, it's just showing concern. Just show slight concern. Like, passive concern. Okay? Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yeah, I read that already. Yuko fidgets. Looking like she wants to say something to that. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile. And she blushes happily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us has anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desk really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing. But I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you. Yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because... I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanoko and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding the library books with one arm, I trawl my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying, or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? Ah, yes, Mr. Paranoid himself. Mr. Jackass himself. I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. Yeah. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Creepy. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. You some new guy. New guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday. I don't think so. I would have remembered someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we've met before. You live across the hall. Your name is Kenshi. He jumps back. Kenshi jumps back. His eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met, or you're telling the truth. I just can't remember it, but you are a spy. Yeah, did I mention he's a conspiracy nut? He pauses. I suck at spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swing from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do you know that? I'm not a mind reader. Oh, ha, very funny asshat. Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. Unlike you! Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies! If you think you can pass Hisao because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. And she comes closer. One careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically. Although, I doubt he could do much damage if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you. Sighing again, and then once again, for good measure, I step backwards, just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good. Something wrong? You don't look too good, I think. Something Huh? Oh no. Something stupid happened to me. A few stupid things. Actually, even if you discount this one. I can't get in touch. I can't get a proper touch on the other people here. I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling you this to Kenshi. It's not like we have any contact either. Yeah, that's rough, dude. Yeah, sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all. But you never be too careful. It's a hard reality we live in. One he lives in, possibly. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenshi isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. See? This is how it is. This world. There is no justice. You see? Even when I lose, I win. I don't lose the lesson. What does that mean? What does that even mean? He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? It's nothing. I just scared off some girl. Scared off. Accidentally. Some girl off. Accidentally. Literally, too. She ran away from me. Was my fault, really. I think. I'm not really used to all this stuff. Girl? A cute one? Cute? It's a hard question. She had a nice body, really beautiful hair, but face. Guess it could go either way. Sorry, we're not doing the shy playthrough yet. As endearing as she is, we're not going for her, sorry. There are a lot of cute girls here. Strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this one is the one of the dogs here to this school. Oh, this guy is the feminist conspiratist. Like, he has, like, a conspiracy theory that all feminists are trying to take over the world. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark. Black hole. Have you noticed the number of girls in the school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60 to 40. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it wouldn't appear to be that bad. But that is a full 20%. One would think that with such a huge pool of women, it would be a man's dream, but no! What I'm going to tell you about could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I'm not ready. Only I get as far as turning the knob before Kenshi starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. See what I tell you? Feminist conspiratist for the win. The disparity in the number of men and women is a clear sign of how far they've come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not 60 to 40 split, but it's only a matter of time. And even in America, women are a majority by a hair. They're putting up their numbers. In the past, the build-up of the military is always the clearest sign of an imminent war. Japan is just the first step. These badass. Our country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of it. I'm sorry, I'm just like fighting back chuckles at this idiot. This huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. He was so cunning as expected of women. Just imagining him looking around like a freaking paranoid bastard. Soon the day will come when... Kenshi's voice trails off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. They'll string you along. They kill you, just as they killed me. You'll end up just like me. That's a discomforting thought. Oh hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. That's the best I can think of. so? You're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, that's so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, feminist conspiracy. Stop it. Stop. I lost you way back somewhere. Somewhere around the feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have grass and stuff. And puppets. You like puppets? No puppets. You don't like puppets? Okay. Graphs are still cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, Bit? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in this insane world. And she frowns, looking deeply upset. Oh, here we go, rant number 2. You mean that's you? That can't be. Because I'm the last sane man in this insane world. It was my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. Actually, you can. What the hell? There can't be 2 last sane men. It would be an invalidate. That whole last part. It would invalidate the whole last part. And that part is kind of important. There can only be one. Like in that foreign movie where there can only be one. And in the end, there's only one dude left because that was the point. I have never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of other dark and complex conspiracies that this school holds. As tangled as... Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy. Well, whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about. When I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them, denial is a terrible thing. No, weird shit is a terrible thing. Later. He claps me on the back, then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly, it's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can suggest what just happened, so I gave up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into the bed. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on my homework. It's because the sheets are so cool and comforting against my cheeks. It feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. This school is some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anyone else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Hic-chan. That's Hic-san. I'm gonna call you Hic-san. That's pretty much your estimation there, dude. You are taking it way too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off. The words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not bad as I expected, though this place really is more of a school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. The passage of time, everybody. I feel very tired this morning, all because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now. Though Shizune and Misha, I don't have a problem with that though. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I won't have an answer for them if they do. So this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanoko walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. I turn my head and see that Misha and Shizune are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now. There is no escape. We have you now. There is no escape." Hic-chan, looks like we're working together again. Yay, yay! Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There is really no escape now unless I were to jump through a window. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. What's wrong, Hic-chan? Oh, Hic-chan, you have been thinking about what you said yesterday. You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hic-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you already to have an answer for us this early, right? Right? Ha 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 ha! I'm so happy you two were able to have a laugh at my expense. And even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into the serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand to overly dramatic and important way. When I actually look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading it. In fact, there are only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work in fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is, and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanoko trying her hand at solving the problems. Looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there. Huh? Who, Hic-chan? Her, Hanoko. Over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Hic-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? I was thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. No, I don't think that's a good idea, Hic-chan. Why not? Shi-chan won't get along with her. Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. He's nervous, but still has that lifting up and down quality present in everything she says. Just because, Hic-chan. By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation, and it makes me realize how Misha has been singing everything she has been saying this whole time. What, Shi-chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds harsh. I'm not going to say that. You said it anyway. I know, Hic-chan. It's fine if you overhear. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand a thing Shizune is saying, and vice versa. Is that also why she sighs all the time? So there's never a conversation Shizune will be left out of? Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Hic-chan. We finished with time to spare, and I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria. Frankly, the food so far has been subpar, as most schools have. Terrible food. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. What about the bill? Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe they seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's not in sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks, once with actual box lunches mixed in and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels like I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she was invisible, sort of in hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. When I think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. I do as I always do, and I don't know what to do. Like Nat, I've always started on one of the books I borrowed yesterday. I already started on one of the books I borrowed yesterday, and it took it with me to school to fill up the empty moments between classes. I find the page that I creased at the corner of the top mark. I find the page that I creased a corner of to mark the spot I left yesterday or last night. Grammar people, you made me screw up. I blame you. And pick it up from there. Misha and Zizun are still arguing heatedly, probably about restaurants still. If I joined them, I'd just get caught up in that. Or worse, get grilled about joining the student council. Misha isn't speaking out aloud since there's no one else who needed to hear what they're talking about. But why does she tend to sign things even when Shizun doesn't need to understand what's being said? Or even more strangely, when Shizun is not around at all? What an odd conflict of habits. I find it hard to focus on the book. Besides, the lunch break beckons me to leave the dullness of the classroom, so I do so, heading down for the cafeteria. Misha and Zizun have come to the conclusion of one kind or another. Follow in my wake, though still talking in their animated fashion. Just around the corner, something hits me in the chest with the force of a runaway train. Bonk! Ouch! Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. They belong to the perpetrator. A short girl who bumped into me has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. She wears a PE uniform and has a very worried frown. The former strikes me as rather a strange thing to have on during a lunch break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have any legs. Or she does, but they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs end in shins and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The girl winces a little and rubs her nose and shuts up. Aw, man, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going. And you just came out of nowhere. Sorry. She's looking really apologetic, in a hurt puppy kind of apologetic. I quickly forgot about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself, don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase away the pain, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. It seems normal. Hey, should I go get a nurse? The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snapped me out of it. I stared at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realized I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, filling my sore ribs one last time, and taking a deep breath. She knocked the wind out of me, big time. But it's nothing more than that. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay, I said I was fine. And nothing's broken. No harm done. That's good, I feel a hand on my shoulder at the same time. The girl's eyes widen. What the? Okay, I feel a hand. Okay, that just skipped by itself. I almost saw the same kind of girl's eyes widen in fear interrupted. Okay. Horrified, okay. Sorry if that text keeps jumping, it just did that on its own. I don't have time to look behind me because Shizune is already shoving me aside. And stomping over to the girl, signing furiously at her. Miss, I cannot pronounce that name. I saw that. Running in the halls is strictly forbidden. You sound like an old freaking hag. Misha translates, right on Shizune's tail. But her voice is girlish and playful, not full of divine fury like Shizune's arm movements would seem to call for. Sorry, I was just going to get some stuff, and I was kind of in a hurry. You've been told this 1,000 times before. Your reckless behavior endangers other students, and even worse, it is explicitly against the school regulations. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously, like a child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself smiling. I know that, I was just... Make sure that this will never happen again. Although, I'm sure telling you this is futile. Only causes me further headache when you choose to ignore the regulations. Got that, Emmy? The small girl sticks her tongue out in response. Ah! I gotta go! Jeez, I'll have my head if I promised to help the printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, I've gotta go change and everything. Before Misha, Shizune, or I can say anything, she already bolted from where she was a second ago, almost halfway towards the stairwell. Shizune looks like she's about to go nuclear on the spot, so I smile at her in a vain attempt to calm her down. Are you okay, Hic-san? That girl is always like that, causing trouble to others. You know, I'm pretty certain Shizune wouldn't call me Hic-chan. Never mind. Yeah, anyway, I'm okay. Just got the wind knocked out of me. That's great, Hic-chan. I wouldn't call that great, but I'll let it slide this one time. We have to run now. There's an important student council meeting regarding the festival, and we finally decided where to eat. Too bad you can't join, but this lunch meeting is only for council members. We can take you there some other time, but wouldn't that be a date? That would be like a date, wouldn't it? Wahaha! And they piss off. The girls leave for downstairs. I didn't manage to get far from the third floor before all this commotion struck. Literally, I should be going as well. Okay, I'm going to save here. I hope you all enjoyed this. I know that I said a lot of things on that stream, and I meant them, okay? But I didn't mean the threats. Granted, I do want to slap the shite out of Pitpot, but I can't do that, sadly. Though I will defend myself if he tries to sue me for no reason other than putting out the truth. Much like the Mudrakers did back in the years before the 21st century. In any case, this has been Katawa Shoujo, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. This is Winter Night, signing off.